Hey everyone, we're going to go ahead and continue from where we left off. As you see on the bottom, we have all of our sheets that we previously worked on. And from here, we're going to go ahead and create a new dashboard and title it Sales Dashboard. From here, we can go ahead and see all of our different sheets on the left now with a preview of each of them. So from there, we're going to grab Global Sales and Profits and drag it into the middle. We see now a large blank space on the right, and that is something that we could definitely use and eventually we can take up with the images that we have in here. So on the left here, we see size, and we're going to go ahead and search through a couple of these until we find one that's more appropriate for what we're doing. Go ahead and try a couple out, and eventually we'll find one that may be more appropriate. Personally, I think A4 landscape fits my computer best because it does not show too much blank space, but it also does not overwhelm the viewer with what you need to see. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, click off. From here, we go ahead and take sales by subcategory and drag it right below. From here, we see that sales by subcategory is a little too large and it shrunk this map majorly, so we can shrink that just a little bit and even zoom into the map more. From here, we'll go ahead and add the show dashboard title to make it a little more organized and make it look a little bit better. As well, we also see over here these different categories on the right, and we can click through them and they'll change the charts as you can see them all moving at the bottom. We'll go back to all to start back where we were. This here is our interactive filter category. We can change our map to display different selected filters based on what we have in this category. We can also take it here and go to Apply Worksheets and select all using this data source. That'll make any of these changes affect both of the maps instead of just the one that we were previously working on. For this situation, I suggest focusing on furniture. We saw earlier that furniture was very unprofitable for us, and we see here as well on the map that Texas seems to be our most unprofitable area. Our next task now is to work on showing the people why these are happening instead of just telling them. We are able to accomplish this by using another feature that Tableau has called Story. Story is a means that we can tell step by step what we've done instead of just showing an image of it. For this case, I declicked Texas so we could get back to our full entire map. To accomplish this, we go to the bottom right and find Story. We go ahead and click New Story and go ahead and get started. As you can see, creating our new story gave us back to the blank screen that we had previously. For this story, we're going to go to Story Size, click on Fix Size, and go to Automatic. As you can see, it takes up the entire thing, and I didn't have to set it. It does it automatically for you. Now, if we look to our left, we see all of our different information here. We have our sales dashboard and our previous sheets that we had. To start the story, we're going to go ahead and grab our global sales and profit sheet and drag it over onto the middle. We see here that we have our entire sheet, we have our negative profit and our positive profit, and we're able to see the map and read it for all that it is. We here see as well that we have a caption. We can update it based on what we see on the map and make it more understanding for people that may not be working on it and may just be reading it, or someone maybe not involved in the process. We can also see that even though we're in a new story, we also have our furniture tab still clicked in, and this is showing just the furniture. We see here that overall this is fairly blue over orange, so we can go ahead and as a caption write that overall profit is good. Go ahead and capitalize that to fix that mistake. And save. Next, we'll go back to our previous dashboard and go back and try and focus back on Texas. We'll go ahead and click on Texas, keep only, and we'll have this dot. We see here that its revenue is very bad and very low, and so we want to go ahead and show that number other than just an image with our step-by-step on our story. After we're on the sales dashboard and have Texas selected, we can go back to our story and we see that this actually updated itself. For this caption, we can go ahead and title it Not So Good Areas. Save. Now that we have this completed, we're probably going to want to share this with someone, maybe our boss, maybe a coworker, someone involved in the project. To do that, we go to Publish Workbook, find our server that we would publish it to, and go ahead and connect ourselves to whoever we are trying to send this image to or this data to. Ultimately, if we did not want to do that, we could go ahead and publish just the data source if we wanted to give someone inputs and not the outputs. Essentially, this is how you could use Tableau to use both a storyboard and a dashboard. Thank you for watching.